Hey, Jake. This game obviously took a real jump in intensity, with that Marchand hit and everything. Just, I guess, take us from there on, and what did that do for you guys the rest of the way?
Well, obviously we stood up for ourselves, which is good, but it's kind of. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of getting tired of getting run over like that. Like it's been me, it's been Z, now it's Peaker. It's tough, but. Yeah, well, I think we had a solid game, another solid game, but unfortunately overtime that I got outsmarted by Lindholm there on that blue line, so that's kind of frustrating.
You're not the GM, obviously, but would you like to see more bite added to this roster, going forward?
You gotta ask different people on that. That's not my job, but obviously we see that you don't want to see your teammate getting hurt on a regular basis, which that was what was happening lately in the last 20 games or so. So you gotta ask Jarmo and the office about that.
My guy for you is the play, the goal, that you set up for Z there. Number of really good plays on that one. Just take us through that one. I mean, Gavrikov keeps it in, and then I guess you just kind of see Z there.
Well, I thought Jack was gonna go backdoor there. He was hanging in a high slot. So that opened up Z backdoor. He's a really smart player, obviously, so he saw that room there. And I was, running out of the room a little bit. And, I just risked it and tried to get it in, in a front post. And, worked out. So, like I said, we had a lot of good chances. It just, lately, unfortunately, we can't find a way to get a win.
Jake, your 10-minute, was that you voicing displeasure at the hit specifically on Peak, or more of a general frustration, as you said, that your guys keep getting run over?
No, I was trying to explain to the refs in the third period that, sometimes they blow the whistle when there is a shot to the leg, in the D zone, they just blow it right away. And now, especially when you try to get the, head issues or head injuries out of the game, you have a motionless player lying on the ice for a long time, and you just let it run out. I mean, for me, that's inexcusable. That's why I was so mad, because, I was worried about Peaker. He hasn't moved at that time. So, to be honest, I didn't see the hit, so I can't judge on that. I can't comment on that. But I think they have a little bit better feel for the game at that moment. When you see the player getting hurt like that, after a collision like this, you got to blow the whistle and go check on him. I think, in my opinion, you can't just let the play run for another 10, 15 seconds before the trainer can get there, and then there's a lot of things that can happen in that span. So I was really upset about that. That's why I get that 10-minute.
You probably learned in the first intermission that Peak was going to be okay, but how relieved or pleased were you to see him back after the second after that?
Yeah, I asked him in the locker room. He looked pretty okay, pretty good. So obviously it was good to see him like that. And like I said, it wasn't great feeling to see him on the ice like that after that collision.
Jake, you've seen play, yourself, you get hurt, you see the other injuries, get Zach, whatever. Was the response different tonight? Did you feel like you guys had a little bit more emotional response and tried to come back and be more physical against Boston?
Yeah, I think we had a little bit more grit today, and it's good to see. Obviously we don't have players that can run around and hit people and in some kind of way hurt people to kind of take them out of the game, in a good way. Or fighting even. So, I'm sure that everybody stepped up for each other, which was good to see. And like I said, I think that was a really solid game overall. A lot of power plays, a lot of penalty kills. I think our PK was outstanding today. Those games, you would like to get probably a goal on a power play. It could make a difference, but, not much you can do there.